What's up, guys and gals? This is Roy from Roy's Customs. I got a couple of little quick pointers for you whenever you're installing a new gas tank and installing your fuel pump in your new gas tank. Just real quick for you here. Alright, I got the fuel pump installed into the gas tank, to the new gas tank. I got the new lock ring and I got the new O-ring seal. Just a couple little pointers for you. Number one, make sure that the O-ring is actually seated down into the O-ring groove in the tank. And so when you put your ring on, after you get your cap on and get your ring on, make sure your ring, there's these little nubs here. Make sure your ring is all the way to the nubs with this clip portion. Make sure that the little dot is all the way around. That way you make sure you got a nice good seal. And make sure your seal doesn't get like out of alignment too, because you want this thing to be sealed. You want it to be completely sealed so that you're not, you're not leaking anything anywhere. So anyways, just a couple of little pointers. I'm not for sure, but I've been having a leak here. I think it's the actual line that's leaking, but if not, then it may be this, and I may end up having to change this, which you can get these. You can buy these. I don't know. Actually, you can buy like the whole pump and assembly and all, and then you just change out the whole thing. They're not super expensive, but I think that you can actually just get this portion as well and then just change your cap. So anyways, that's just a couple little tips for you on that. There's actually a tool for the lock ring that you can use. You can buy a lock ring tool. Of course, I don't have one, and if you don't have one and maybe you don't have the money to go out and get one, you can actually use a flathead screwdriver and a rubber mallet like this. You take your flathead screwdriver and you put it on the ring, find a groove, put it on a ring, and then you sort of tap it. You can kind of tap it like all the way around on different ones to kind of make sure that it's going on evenly. But don't beat it too hard, but you do have to put a little bit behind it to knock it into place. It's not really, well, it's not really super safe that way because there's a lot of damage that you could cause doing it that way. That's one of the reasons why they actually have a tool for it. But anyways, if you can kind of afford the tool, I would get the tool. I couldn't really afford the tool, so I had to do it this way. Which, of course, like I say, you got to be kind of careful. Although you do need to put a little force behind it to get that ring to lock into place. So, anyways, there's that. Just in case you ever have to mess with your fuel pump and get that lock ring out of there. So, okay, I hope that's helpful for when you have to replace your fuel pump. Just make sure that your lock ring is all the way on there, and make sure your seal is properly seated where it belongs, because you don't want any fuel tank leaks, because then not only do you get the awful smell, but also you get, that fuel will actually rust out a tank pretty quickly, on the outside. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notifications, so you can get notified about more videos, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.